Welcome aboard Cadets 840F and 231J. Vehicle, Space Shuttle TE-4. Destination, Lunar Outpost SQ-4B at Selenographic Longitude Coordinates 3 degrees 12, 43.2 south. Mission, Junkification of Area 0034-1035 Sector for the capture and acquisition of necessary materials for the continued construction of Area Hive. 15 CubeSats, 24 satellite panels, 37 aluminium LOX clips. Required supplies: 2 times X vehicular activity ETH suits, 2 times propulsion material snare, 2 times storage receptacle, 2 times waste removal vessel, 1 times 18 megawatt laser broom drop-off at Area Hive assembly station. Oxygen stores, 48 hours before next refuel. Prepare for landing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Recent engine command override off. Engine arm off. Port 13 is in. We copy you down, Eagle.
It is the year 2100. Man's single-minded pursuit of progress and production has taken on celestial proportions. Never content with dominating reality on our home planet, we have used our obsession and dominance of movement to propel us into the stars. The 21st century saw the age of the second space race, dominated not by national powers, but by the far more dangerously unrestrained ambitions of billionaire corporations, each vying to be the first to monetize space. SpaceX, Blue Origin, Orbital, Starshot, Virgin Galactic, Astra Incorporated, and more. More than 20,000 mini-satellites have been sent up, 10,000 surveyor rockets, and hundreds of Moon and Mars missions. The battle for the domination of the galaxy culminated on the Moon, with SpaceX attempting to build a Moon hotel at the same time as Starshot's research base and Astra Inc.'s satellite lunar outposts, and Orbital's regolith and helium extraction farm. The effort of deploying huge quantities of construction materials, build teams, new technologies, and the rapid rate of assembly and transport meant a greater rate of material loss. Half-abandoned projects, lost material, paint flecks, and other forms of space debris have left the Moon and its surrounding orbit more polluted than ever before. All this came to a disastrous end on the 15th of December 2088, when a SpaceX aircraft carrying new construction supplies was set off course by space debris that got caught in its engine, causing it to collide with an Astra Inc. surveyor satellite. This catastrophic effect was predicted by Donald J. Kessler in 1978 in a chain reaction known as the Kessler effect, where a single minute crash between two objects leads to collisional cascading and the explosion of nearby spacecrafts up to 1,000 kilograms in size. Fragment clouds from this collision are still affecting proper surveillance of the Moon space, and at certain locations create a physically impossible barrier to further lunar landings. As water levels rise and population numbers surge, an eventual evacuation of Earth seems unavoidable. There is an increasing recognition that the planet we have occupied is unsalvageable, but the Moon may not be. National leaders and global corporations have put aside their differences, gathering with emergent urgency to clean up the Moon and prepare it for future habitation. A new strategy to occupying lunar space has been proposed by the Organization of Galactic Space Race, OGSW, a subsidiary of the Transnational Space Council. In a radical approach differing from previous missions to the Moon, OGSW rejects the obvious inclination to add, opting instead to adjust what has already been left behind. Instead of adding more building material to an over-junkified wasteland, OGSW proposes the deployment of specialized teams of space waste engineers and architects, whose sole purpose will be the collection and repurpose of existing built material on the Moon or its surrounding orbit fulfilling the dual purpose of cleaning up problematic space junk and constructing new inhabitable spaces on the Moon. With the cost and difficulty of transporting heavy material having been the greatest obstacle to lunar architecture thus far, OGSW's Moon Colony proposes an exoskeletal base made of existing machinery that helps establish mechanical systems for energy supply, thermal comfort, transportation, life support, and aero assistance. More research on extracting regolith and aluminium from the Moon's resource-rich surface is being done to develop radiation-resistant membranes to complete this lunar architecture.